What's up, fam? I'm just surfing the internet, honey. And this is just a bunch of articles on this video. Only articles. Maybe a video or two, but mostly articles. And just want to talk about the ones that made me click. And we'll start with this one. Okay, the title of this says Building wait a minute. Am I reading that right? Building an entire floor will be devoted to supporting Black businesses. And this is in Pittsburgh, which is cool. That is the direction that we're moving in. That is the direction. And let me see, Pittsburgh resident Camille Bailey is helping her community evolve through her non-profit organization, Greenwood Plan, which supports the communal health of Black communities. Although local businesses are choosing to move to other locations in the city, the entrepreneur is helping to create opportunities for people of color in the Pittsburgh community, according to WPXI. At the top of the year, the organization went from being a tenant to owner in the Pitt building that sits downtown on Smithfield Street. People who live here get to experience the local arts, local theater, local performances, Bailey said in an interview with WPXI. Okay. Who wrote this? Aria Bell. Okay, I read the Greenwood Plan, and all through the plan, it specifically says Black. It's not Black, and that language is not in their plan. It's only Black. But Miss Aria Bell, who wrote the article, I don't know why she added this when this is not in their plan. Some people are just afraid to say Black. It won't hurt. Just say it. Just say Black. It will not hurt anything. Okay? Goodness gracious. Okay. I was going through the articles to see how many positive Black articles I could find that were not sports related. And within about, I say about 50 that I perused, I could only find 2. But I will keep trying. I will. But this is a nice article. I am so proud of them, and I hope they succeed. Okay, the next positive article that I found, I only found 2, and I don't think this is black per se, but the title is. I guess this is how they get clicks. You know, they have to throw that black magic on top to get a click. But it is a cute, positive article. It says, Black joy is contagious. Happiness for Black Americans is abundant, but disparities persist. Oh, you know what? I did see that part, but I was focused on the Black joy and happiness for Black Americans. They did kind of kill the mood with what they said after the but. It is what it is. I don't know why the media continues to slam on the Black population. There's an agenda. You know, it's propaganda. There's an agenda. The agenda is always make Black look bad. That's the agenda. Who owns these publications? And why is that on your agenda when we've done nothing but support? And all you get back from the world is negative press, negative propaganda. But hey, you talk positive about us when it's sports. But that's not enough. We need more positivity. But let's proceed. Okay. Let's For Andrea Walls, joy begins with a warm cup of coffee served in her favorite mug at the start of the day. And it doesn't stop there. At the start of 2020, a year marked by the murder and pandemic, Walls, 60, decided to go out each day and photograph everyday moments of Black joy around Philadelphia. I felt like there needs to be equal time for the other true story, that there's this incredible capacity that Black people have to endure the most incredible trauma. So, okay. Incredible trauma, and yet respond with creativity. With joy. Okay. I guess they were kind of typing pretty fast on this article. They had to hurry up and get it out. Founder of the Museum of Black Joy. The Museum of Black Joy. What is that? What is the Museum of Black Joy? Come celebrate with me. That every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. Lucille Clifton. dimensions of black joy. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Okay. I see you. You are beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. My darling. Philly. Let me call you Philly since you put that in quotations. You know, it's okay to express black joy, but you don't have to always put it in front of. We can express the black joy even though we're traumatized like a motherfucker. You know, you don't have to put the two together, but I do understand why you do it, because it is the truth. It is the truth. We do go through a lot as a people. You do. Okay, on to the next article. Okay. Dem caught on tape saying Ted Cruz challenger, he can't win because he's what will get the clicks and views, baby? What do you have to say to get a click and a view for these articles? And which is so sad. But he can't win because he's black. Okay, another article demeaning black people once again. Raw Story. Hello, Raw Story. Hello, Travis Geddes. I mean, why? Why did they, I mean, we're not saying, okay, let me rephrase this. We are not paying, well, the majority, I don't know if it's all of us, let me just say me. I'm not paying, at this point, right now, in the journey of my life, I'm not paying too much attention to Ted Cruz and who he's challenging. But I bet if this black guy who can't win is on top of his game, maybe Ted Cruz and his nepotism, you know, what got him in that spot that he's in, maybe he can knock him out his spot. Okay? I don't know. But it could happen. It could happen. This is Texas. And we are the new blacks. Okay? We are switching up the game. But Travis is not aware of it at this time. But we may have to show Travis something that he can really write about. Okay, Texas. Who is okay, let me see. A Texas. Y'all know I'm country. A Texas Democrat was caught on tape questioning whether Representative Colin Allred, a Democrat in Texas, oh Lord, that may be a tough one, and it's not because he's black, okay, could successfully challenge Senator Ted Cruz, a Republican of Texas, because he's black. You know what, Travis, probably should have replaced black with Democrat because he's a Democrat. Dem caught on tape saying Ted Cruz challenger can't win because he's also a Democrat. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. Because he isn't Hispanic. I'm telling you, it's not all red. I mean, it's gonna be a Hispanic candidate, a strong Hispanic candidate, Gutierrez told an attendee at the event. Listen, Rochelle Garza outperformed O'Rourke by 3 points. Okay. You know what? This is so misleading. Why did I click? I clicked because of the title. You got my click. Travis, Black Magic. The Black Magic worked for you. Okay. Like I said, I did not find a lot of positivity, in the regular news. But of course, there's plenty in the sports and maybe science, maybe technology. I might find something that relates to me in under those tabs, but I will save that for another video. It's late. I will save that for another video. Okay. Alright, the next article is Black employees are code switching at work, and many believe it would hurt their careers if they stopped. Okay, Fortune and Emma Burley. It would hurt their careers if they talk gangster. If they say, yo, what's up? I'm here, I'm at work. What? Huh? That will hurt their career. They have to speak like them to succeed. Tim Scott, Candace Owens, you have to stay on that switch to keep your career flowing. So Candace Owens, Tim Scott, if y'all stop that code switching, baby, it's over. It is over. Okay, let's see what Emma has to say. The past few years has seen heightened awareness about diversity about diversity in the workplace, the importance of valuing cultural differences, and the idea that every employee should be able to bring their whole self to work. But a large percentage of Black employees are still code switching at work because you're probably working for the man, okay? Because, they took all of our wealth, so they left us no choice but to work in their corporations, where some of us are lucky enough to work all the way to retirement, and some of us, but the rest of us, they be stripping it. They fire us. And that's how they break our finances, and we have to start over from square one. I know a lot of people get fired. I do know that. I am aware of that. Okay. But I don't know. I need to look into that based on races. Let me see, what else did she say? Around 35% of black workers report code switching in the office, defined by changing language, tone of voice, or physical appearance. Oh my gosh. That is so true. To fit a dominant work culture. And that's what I'm talking about. We shouldn't have to do all that flipping and flopping for the dominant work culture. We should go in with the froze, speaking kiddo, all that. And most of you in the dominant culture, most of you understand us still, but we have that hood thing going on. Well, I won't say most. I've run into a few that did. So I feel like a lot of you do understand that type of talk. You've seen those shows, and I'm sure you have understood every word they were saying. Not every word, most of them. Most of the words. But yeah, this is something that we have to realize that's going on in workplaces. Just another hurdle. Just another hurdle for Black Americans. But if we had our own, our reparations, our companies, our big skyscrapers, we could probably relax a little bit on the code switching, but I'm pretty sure it won't be harsh like this, you know. We won't have to do the hair thing, the talk thing, the tone of voice thing. We wouldn't have to do all that. But right now, we do, so. Okay, the next article is about the migrants. Let's talk about the migrants. This is the convoy, God's Army, to take our border back convoy heading to border to stop migrants runs into difficulties. The convoy, which was organized by a group called Take Our Borders Back, and which one organizer called God's Army, is heading to Texas in an attempt to stop migrants entering the U.S. However, problems that began before the group set off have only continued, leaving the convoy's future uncertain. And that's it. They don't say anything else. They don't say what happened before they took off. It just says something happened. Did you get paid off and you changed your mind? Did someone come to you and say, look, we need these migrants over here because we are losing our numbers Here goes some. Let me break you off something right quick. Go on back home. Go home. Go home and make some room for the migrants because we're gonna bring them to your city. Maybe they told them that. Maybe that's the case. Because for whatever reason, this government is really taking up for these people crossing over here illegally. They have their backs. And it has been incredible to watch. Okay, next article. About the migrants. The migrants is out here causing mayhem. Okay, this one says protests erupt after inner city kids are booted from rec center to make way for illegal immigrants. So they strong arming the community now. They are strong arming the black community because some of these black communities are downtrodden and all the properties aren't owned by us in numbers the way that they should be. And y'all, I don't mean to smack. I'm so sorry that I do that. I will try my best to be mindful and stop, with that little smack. Okay, anyway. It says if President Joe Biden and his fellow Democrats are trying to get people on board with their illegal immigration free-for-all policies, they sure have a funny way of showing it. Let me see, the state is home to 8 sanctuary cities and could be viewed as a sanctuary state, even though it has no such law on the books. Excuse me? It has no such law on the books. Okay, I was Massachusetts, Pittsburgh. What did I just read? Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. What did I just read? The state is home to 8 sanctuary cities. It could be viewed as a sanctuary state, even though it has no such law on the books. No, see. Okay, call me crazy. I feel like the agenda is for them to possibly harm. I hope, Lord, let me be wrong. Let me be wrong. But I don't want to think that since they are bogarting their way into this community that is clearly protesting, okay? I just hope nothing breaks out. But we are the type of people They can flip this situation. They make it better. So we gonna figure out a way to use these motherfuckers. If y'all gonna put them over here with us, baby, we might as well. You know what? Let me not give out all the magic. I'll leave it there. Okay. The next article. Oh, the elites. The Telegraph. Okay. America's elites are waking up to the reality of mass migration. Are they just waking up? Have they been asleep all this time? Baby, we got 3 million immigrants in, and you just waking up to this. Where have you been? Oh my. Where have you been? Are elites finally waking up to the reality of mass migration? Joe Biden has stunned the governing class by demanding the emergency authority from Congress to shut down the Mexican border, expressing views hitherto called Trumpian. It's a U-turn as dramatic as Taylor Swift comes out as a Republican. Oh, y'all gonna milk that Taylor Swift thing. Y'all gonna milk that. But, you know, she does have that Beyonce clout, honey. If Beyonce came out as a Republican, oh my God, it would be smoking the city. Do not. This administration is about to make, and this is alleged, y'all about to make the Beehive turn Republican, if you know what I mean. Because I think Beyonce and Taylor are good Judies. I'm not sure, but I don't know how they stand politically as friends. But we all know they are. They are. Let's see. The issue was a litmus test of Biden's common sense humanity versus Trump's populist hysteria, and Republican sympathizers recirculated video of Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush recorded in 1980 saying immigration is what made America great. The old-time consensus seemed poised to return. But Bush and Reagan's situation is about as relevant today as Tom Paine's quill is to Elon's AI. Okay. Last month hit a historic high of 300,000, bitch. Okay. In 1 month, 300,000. That is insane. 300,000. That is a whole. That's like 3, maybe 4 small cities. Hitler wants migrants to pick his crops. Whoa. Elites on the left and the right, y'all. See, this what the problem is right here. This is why we can't trust neither party, yo. This is why we can't trust you or you. Okay. Elites on the left and right argue that immigration is culturally enriching and a net financial gain. That's the bottom line. Okay. That it operates by an invisible hand of demand and supply. In other words, they only fill the gaps in the economy. What gaps? Let me see. Oh, wait. This is truly a great migration, y'all. This is like the Trail of Tears. This is something like that. Okay, many had bought a plane ticket to Quito in Ecuador, crossed the Caribbean Sea, mastered the jungle of the Darien Gap, and trekked. I just love these adjectives. And trekked through the heat of Mexico, spending thousands on the journey. All right, man. Let's see. What are they talking about? Let's just hear a little piece of this. What? Dams want open borders and more babies. Oh, yes, we know that. That's not a surprise. We know you want more babies. But getting it this way? Okay. I guess you don't want any more Caucasian babies because none of these people can make that. Okay? And if you think you're going to control these people, you got another thing coming. That's the kicker. That's the kicker, huh? Oh. Let's see what's going on with this.
In Texas, we here in Austin and all along the border has been ground zero for the greatest mass migration crisis in U.S. history. This is the state that is taking the biggest hit, the largest torrents of humanity crossing that southern border. And the governor of Texas is doing what he can, which is limited in a legal way, to just block them at the river's edge, especially right there at Ground Zero's Ground Zero, which is Eagle Pass, right across from Piedras Negras. It's a super highway, expressway for the mass migration. We just saw a couple weeks ago, 5,000 come across right there, and they just overwhelmed the Texas forces there to get at the green uniformed Border Patrol agents who are stationed right there with a processing center, a field processing center, where everybody knows it's pinned. All the immigrants have it pinned on their cell phone maps all around the world to go right there. So I don't blame Governor Abbott for removing the processing center from the very easiest accessible spot on that river in that area.
How does this shake out then? If the Texans are now dominating this choke point, are Biden's federal agents going to have to physically move them out? that could get ugly.
Well, no, they're already moving out. My understanding is that the Texans are letting the Federals in there just to get their equipment and leave. They will not let them in there to do any more processing in this particular area. Now, the Texas officials that I've talked to tell me that they understand that the immigrants and the feds that let them in are just going to move downstream a few miles or 5 or 10 miles or however long they have to walk, but it's just not going to be as easy. They say that it's just
as easy, but it'll still be sort of easy, but not as easy. Okay. And you know what? Earlier I said the use of adjectives. I meant the use of verbs, y'all. It's late. It's a verb. Okay. The next article is this Massachusetts? Okay. Democratic governor. Ooh, these Democratic governors. Y'all, I don't know what to say with y'all of these Democratic governors doing this to y'all. Well, right now, okay, I was about to say something else. Democratic Governor Maura Healey dumps hundreds of migrants in black community, says we really don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, Governor Healey of Massachusetts. You don't have a choice. I think you do. I think you have a choice because look. Okay. Wait. Okay, this is not what I was trying to get to. Because look, Governor Haley, look at this American city with a message for migrants. We want you. You do have a choice. We really don't have a choice, but guess what? You do. But you want that check. But you want that big fat check from the government. I know that the talk died down, but I know y'all still overpaying clean up people, security guards, nurses, clean up people. I know y'all probably still overpaying them. How y'all getting billions and billions and billions? You know, why did these Democrats agree to this? Y'all, guess what? Dominant society Democrats and Republicans. I don't know why y'all so scared that black people are going to be the majority, but we have lived in this country with you for a very long time. We are both still here. Why are you doing this? We have had your back a whole lot. Why are you being stingy with the money? Why don't we have our reparations yet? We have had your back for hundreds of years, and you still don't trust us. You still don't love us. You still want to shut us out and shut us down. Why? But I just want to get back to you, Governor Healey. You have a choice, my friend. Right here in Topeka, Kansas. It says, while many American cities are struggling with large numbers of newly arrived migrants, Topeka is inviting anyone and everyone with permission to work in the U.S. to come and slay. Baby, they don't have to have permission to work. They gonna send you, open the door, hopefully they got the invitation. They gonna send them all. You may have just opened Pandora's box, but if you need them, you want them, you can have them, baby. They are on the way. They are on the way. Let me see. And this is the neighborhood. This American city wants the migrants. The houses look like they can hold about 19, 20 people each, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what the layout is on the inside. You got a nice sitting front porch. Perfect place. Perfect place. Or have you spoiled the migrants into thinking they should be living in Times Square? That's what they're expecting. Times Square living conditions, not Topeka, Kansas. But I'm pretty sure at this point they don't mind. Send them to Topeka. Okay. Okay. Let me see what else. Okay. Now this is from, well, this is the Wall Street Journal, so hopefully they fact check this and it is true. Send them to Topeka, honey. Now revolt. I saw this at the top. I saw this at the top of the webpage. The top. Why revolt? Simi baby, are you from here? Are you from here, Simi? Why would you put this picture on your article? Why would you write this? Revolt? I hope this is not Diddy. This must be something else. Now, the click is Black people commit the most murders in America? Question mark. Simi, where you from, baby? Okay. Black man with gun. And then you go down here and go, in small letters, our rating is false. Our rating is false. I don't like this at all. And that's it. No more time for you. Okay, Cori Bush, girl. Why are you spending the money? Why are you spending money on stuff you don't need to be spent on? What did you do? Why are they coming after you? Because you said the word reparations? She confirmed it. Wait. Girl. Where's your lawyer? So she has to spend her own money on beefed up security, I guess. She had to spend her own money for the beefed up security, but does she get a security guard? Does she get somebody? You know, being a political figure, is she appointed security of some sort? But you wearing them braids now, honey. Cori has taken the wig off and put on the braids for this battle, baby. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, last but not least. Democrat crushing GOP opponent in campaign cash. You crushing in campaign cash? What about votes? So the votes really don't matter. It's about the money. Ahead of New York special election. The Democrat in this month's closely watched New York special election for Congress has outraised and outspent the GOP opponent by a more than 3-1 margin in the race to replace expelled former Rep. George Santos, according to new filings late Thursday. Former Rep. Tom Susie, I hope I pronounced that right, raised $4.5 million. Alright, okay. And that's more than triple the $1.3 million by Philip raised in the same period. See, did he really raise the money? Or did the people that's controlling the government right now give him that money? And they don't want to give the money to the Republicans because they're doing everything they can to make them lose. So they're gonna give Susan some money. Did he really raise it? Or are the big pockets right now? Well, they're sending a whole lot of money all over the place. So they're gonna try to get their people in there. They're gonna try. But you won't succeed. I'm sorry, Dems. You're done. You won't succeed. Alright, that's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.